How do? And welcome to Musical Chairs, my reaction channel to music. Kind of hard to figure out, huh? Musical Chairs is music. So I like to keep it honest. That's just how I am. And if I don't know something, I'll tell you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. To quote Top Gun, I'm not gonna shove sunshine up your ass. I don't know who this dude was. He was recommended by our daughter. I've never heard of this guy before. I have no idea who he is or who he was. He passed away. Um, and the person is Chris Rainbow. And Wikipedia is your friend. And well, Google this too, but Wikipedia is close behind. And I just I have a screen over here, so I have it, so I read, like the intros. I like to know a little bit about who. I mean, I know like a lot of the hair bands, Def Leppard, Judas Priest, Motley Crue, Rat, Poison. I know about them. So if I do not know anything, which is the case today about him, and some people would say you don't know anything about anything in general. I use Wikipedia to read, up on a little bit. Well, I just found out today that you can make the text larger. So I'm sitting here squinting because I have old man glasses, but I don't like them. I wore contacts for years, and I just getting too old now, and just too much of a hassle. And that laser surgery shit, no, no one's gonna touch my eyeballs. And people say, "Oh, it's 100% safe." Yeah, I'm sure it is. But one, what if the dude sneezes while he's doing this shit? Two, he had a fight with his wife, so he's already pissed off, and he's going to go operate on your eyes? And number three, if it can happen, it's going to happen to me. That's just my luck. It's the old saying: if I didn't have bad luck, I would have no luck at all. And that not all the time, but generally speaking, with me at least. So, yeah, you can make the text larger so I can kind of read now without squinting too much. So, okay, like I said, we're doing Chris Rainbow, and actually his name is Christopher James Harley. He's known by the stage name as Chris Rainbow. I'm not going to get too much into his life and stuff because it's only one song, and I may or may not play him again. Uh, so he was born November 18th of 46, and he died February 22nd of 2015. He was Scottish pop rock singer, and I believe he was, I think it was Parkinson's that he passed of. I guess he's known for his work, his solo work, as a significant contributions to the Alan Parsons Project in from '79, and then he a backing and occasional lead vocalist for Camel, never heard of them, and he also composed jingles for Radio One and Capital Radio. Okay, that's cool. So the song we're doing today or I'm doing today, you're going to listen. Hopefully, you're going to listen. Let me take this opportunity. Since you are maybe listening, please like and subscribe. I'm getting up there. I have, I think, 6 subscribers. I've only been doing this for a little over a month, so that's not too bad. And I think almost 300 views, which is cool. I again, I said this before. I don't have illusions of grandeur. I'm not gonna like 2 million subscribers, whatever. Baby steps, baby steps, and I've started out already on my baby steps. So, like I said, it's going to be uh, Chris Rainbow, and let me go over here to Wikipedia, and it's "Be Like a Woman." Never heard of this song before. So yeah, like I said, our daughter recommended this, like I said before, and "Be Like a Woman" is a song from Chris Rainbow's third studio record, White Trails, that came out in '79, and it achieved widespread recognition in late 2025 after getting traction on the video sharing app TikTok. And again, I don't comply to what other people do. So I call TikTok Tiki Talk. I know it's not right. I'm just trying to be funny. I am smart enough to know that it is TikTok, but again, I'm just trying to be funny. Whether or not it works, I don't care. To me, it's TikTok. Okay. So, and like I said, I don't have TikTok. To me, yeah, I don't have it. Let's just keep it there. So in 2026, the song experienced a surge in popularity on TikTok for its near proto chill wave sound. I guess it was part of a well, it has been used in a wide variety of videos, including a trend in which users posted photos of numerous used glasses or candles accompanied by text with phrases of things they enjoy. See, I just don't understand TikTok. I really don't, and I'm sure I should probably look into it. Um, but so according so because of the result of the exposure on TikTok, the song rose from 18,000 to 66,000 weekly official on-demand streams back in November 2025, according to Luminate. The number of streams significantly increased in early 2026, reaching over 2.5 million by the end of February. Now, I think I read, yeah, I read in 2020. Okay, if this doesn't blow your mind, I don't know. I mean, I understand like when Prince died, David Bowie died. When people die, all of their songs start streaming again. Okay, yeah, like Stranger Things, Kate Bush. I think it's To the Hills or something like that. It goes back up. So people that did not know that this even existed, all of a sudden, holy shit, where did this come from? So okay, so check this out. Okay, this is from 2026. Ireland, it peaked at number 70. Okay, UK singles 98. This is the peak position. UK independent singles breakers chart 15. US bubbling under Hot 100 Billboard. It peaked at number 2. This was in 2026. And the US Hot Rock and Alternative Songs Billboard again, number 18. This is for a song that was released in 79. So, depending on when it was released in 79, does it say when it was released in 79? I do not see it. I wanted to see when it was released in 79. I do not see. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, all it says is it was released. It's too early. It was released in 79. So I was either 13 or I was 14. And I was knee deep in country music at that time. So even if this was a popular person, because you have to realize back then you didn't have the shit you have now. You don't have streaming services. You did not have obviously the internet. You did not have YouTube. Okay, we didn't have music videos, at least where I grew up, until Friday night videos on NBC on Friday nights, and I think that was in like oh shit 80 maybe. So we didn't, and then we had Dick Clark's American Bandstand. Yeah, but that don't count because he only had mainstream popular artists. So it's like we didn't have the exposure. We had radio, and I'm sorry this keeps on bugging the fuck out of me. My cable keeps on sliding over, and I'm very OCD, ACD, all anything you want, ACDC. It's got to be on there. So we didn't have the exposure that you have now. So like I said, I was in country, and radio played it, but I was listening to country back then. Well, I was forced into country back then. So yeah, so I guess without me talking much longer here, I've already talked for like almost 10 minutes. Jesus Christ. Okay, so again, Chris Rainbow, "Be Like a Woman." This is the lyrics. Jessie, our daughter. Thanks, Jess, for recommending this. And let's give it a go and see what happens. I guess I do not know what to expect. Um, yeah, I don't know what to expect. All right, let's give it a shot. Again, Chris Rainbow, "Be Like a Woman." All right, Chris, let's do it, dude. See what you got, buddy. Okay, so far. I'm not hearing no singing. I see the words, but no singing. I will admit, just really fast, I will admit, I did play a few seconds of this just to see what it sounded like. I have not heard the whole thing. Honestly, and no offense towards you, Chris, I thought he sounded like a chick. Raise your hand if you think the same thing, that he sounded like a chick. When I first played it, I told the wife, I'm like, this Chris Rainbow, is she is he a chick or is she a he? I didn't know if it's a he or she. And when I went on Wikipedia, it said he, and I'm like, oh man, it kind of sounds like the Bee Gees, that hi, voice and shit. I'm not a singer, don't worry. I'm stopping right there. I'm not a singer, man. I can't carry a tune in a bucket. I'll be the first to admit. I try. I sing in my car. I sing in the shower. People hear me. I don't care. There was a meme on Facebook one time. It had this old man sitting out on the porch, and he goes, "Yeah, I'm sitting out here because the wife is singing, and I don't want people to think that I'm hurting her." And that's it. That's how I am. I can't sing worth shit, and I know I can't sing worth shit. Does that stop me from singing like shit? No, no. I will continue to sing like shit. There's a lot of cussing there, but they are sentence enhancers that get your attention. Okay, so let's resume to Chris Rainbow, who is a guy, by the way. It does sound like the Bee Gees, kind of that voice. I'm reading the lyrics too. Just really, really, really fast. Have you ever read like a quote from like Shawshank Redemption and read who's Morgan Freeman? Have you ever like read something that was quoted from the movie and you read it in his voice? Like when you're reading it, you're hearing Red say that. I do all the time. And it's like, and then the caption would be, "You just read that in Red's voice, right?" Yeah, I mean, it's ingrained in your head. That's sad. That's sad. I am tapping my foot. I'm kind of digging this music. Like I said, this is. I mean, I grew up, like I said, in the '70s and the '80s. At home and stuff. And this is the type of music. I mean, it doesn't have to be the hair bands that I listened to in the '80s. It doesn't have to be hard stuff. This is kind of cool, actually. But that begs the question, though. But be like a woman to me. What does that mean? I mean, honestly, I'm not being smart. So what does it mean? Be like a woman to me. What is if you want to in the comments, and I have been getting some comments, and I do try to read them when I got time. What is in your opinion? What is a woman to what? I, Let me reel it in a little bit. But be like a woman to me. So you guys, in your opinion, what would that mean? What would that mean to be like a woman to me? I know because like I don't know, certain people they'll be like, well, a woman to me is someone who's affectionate, someone, you know, that's is loving, whatever. And then other people have other opinions of what a woman is. So in the comments, if you would, and while I'm talking here, like and subscribe, please. Thank you, appreciate it.
Stay out at night. See who you wanna
Ooh, ooh,
see.
that's interesting.
Do what you want, but be like a woman to
That's interesting. That took
me.
a twist.
Do what you want, but save the last
I like it.
dance
I
for
like it.
me.
I like it. I really, really, really do. I like it. It's a good song. All right. Let's go back to full screen. I like that. That is that is cool. I like that. Yeah. All right, Jess, our daughter. Thank you for bringing me on to that music there, or turning me on to that music. I liked it. So, what did you guys think? Again, that's Chris Rainbow and Be Like a Woman, and it's getting popularity again thanks to TikTok. So I guess thank you TikTok. Uh, I did like that. So again, what do you guys think? Comments below, please. Um, yeah, tell me what you think. And again, if you guys have any suggestions for songs, I'm open. I'll play anything. If I can find it on YouTube or someplace else, I will gladly react to it. I have fun doing this. It's like to me, this is not work. I did one on Saturday. I'll probably do one tomorrow also. I have free time in the morning, so I'm gonna do probably one tomorrow too. So again, thank you for watching. Thank you for putting up with me for almost 20 minutes. See, and that this is a short one for me. I'm usually 25, 30 minutes. So people are gonna be like, "What the hell's going on with this dude? He's finally waking up. I don't want to sit for a 25-minute reaction video to music." So yeah, it's gonna be just under. Yeah, cool. Again, thank you again. Be kind. Please share. Tell people. Tell your friends that again. There's this guy, and I know that you have options for music channel reactions, and I appreciate you coming here to my little part of the world and putting up with me for a while. So thanks again. Again, if you like and subscribe, I would appreciate it. And be kind to each other. Yeah, that's important. And until we meet again, I'm not going to sing it this time. I think I sang it on Saturday, the whole do 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 do. So I'm not going to sing it, but until we meet again, bye bye.